You are listening to Who Cares?
Welcome into Warriors Gymnasium here at Ontario High School. I'm Jacob Studebaker-Ellis. I'll be on the call with y'all alongside Tommy Hall. A lot of rhyming there and a lot of good basketball about to be played here in the Northwest Division III matchup between Tiffin Columbian and the Central Catholic Fighting Irish. The Irish come into tonight 19-3, number 1 seed in the district. Tiffin 12-11. And they are the number 5 seed in the district. Tiffin Columbian on Thursday picked up their 4th straight sectional title with a 53-41 win against New London.
That was Toledo Central Catholic got their 4th sectional title.
Oh, you're right. My bad.
That's all right. TC, I get it.
Absolutely. So, Tommy, we were talking a little bit before this, a matchup we've seen a couple times at this level in this decade. See, in 2022 and 2023, Central Catholic beat Tiffin Columbian in this round. So Tiffin, some demons they got to fight off tonight.
Yeah, both in print and on air. I've called this exit many a time, but if there's been a more hungry and complete team with some skilled athletes on it, anything can happen here in the postseason. And the Tiffin Columbian Tornadoes are definitely a team, if they're shooting well, can definitely surprise you.
Underdogs thrive here in postseason time. We see the starting lineups there. So for Columbian, it's number 1, Nolan Miller, sophomore guard. Number 2, Blake Miller, a junior guard. Number 4, Logan Gooding, junior guard. Number 5, Deshaun Russell, a senior guard. And then the man in the middle, Blake Tucker, number 14, 6'3" freshman. And then for Central Catholic, all 5 of their starters, Tommy, got an all-district honor. First, second team honorable mention. Manny Johnson, the district player of the year. Number 1, the senior guard, Dre Wardrop, the senior number 2. And then Jason Lawson Jr., an honorable mention. In the he is 5'10", junior, number 4. Caden Kennard averages 16 a night. And number 5, the junior, and then down low, Caden Carruthers, 6'3", senior. So the Columbian big man is 6'3", freshman. For Central Catholic, they have a 6'7" senior. That's your matchup down low tonight.
An unenviable task for this district, especially if you're Tiffin Columbian, having to go your road to the state championship. You have a big fat mountain smack dab in the middle of your road, and you never know quite how big that mountain is until you put your hand on it. Well, not only is it the number 1 team in this district, Jake, these Toledo Central Catholic Fighting Irish are the number 1 team in the state. So this is going to be a somewhat of a David versus Goliath matchup. Familiar foes here in the postseason. And again, Tiffin Columbian looking to change the books here tonight against these Central Catholic Fighting Irish.
Absolutely, and just the dominance of Toledo is so high. You know, we're looking at the other side of the bracket. Toledo Rodgers, the number 2 seed, and you see a couple other Toledo schools around that area. One of them, Oregon Clay, and Mansfield Senior played just before this. Mansfield Senior came away with a tight win there.
Yeah, it's been an exciting night of basketball, and we got the nightcap right here, the main event, the home Megillah on the line. There is no tomorrow here in the district semifinal.
Saving the best for last, and before we get to the best for last game, let's thank our sponsors: Xcaret Mexican Restaurant, Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, Advantage Overhead Door, Vicek Orthodontics, First National Bank of Sycamore, Yanich Oral Surgery and Dental Implants, Clouse Construction, Rodgers Flowers, Burns Electric, Feasel's Frame and Collision, and Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouse, all proud sponsors here at Heart of Ohio Sports. Xcaret sponsoring our pregame show. You see here we are getting ready to go.
Blake Tucker and Caden Carruthers on the tip-off.
Tip is underway, and Central Catholic wins. They'll take it into Johnson. Johnson, we'll talk a lot about him tonight, the point guard. The Eastern Michigan commit, D1 player the Tornadoes have to go up against tonight, Tommy.
Yeah, and you just want to make sure that you set in your zones and be able to send a guy over. Early attempt
Yeah, front iron 3, no good there from Wardrop. And we'll see Gooding go inside. He'll kick. Pull up from Miller. It's clean. Nolan Miller, the younger of the Millers, gets the scoring going for the Tornadoes.
Miller time here in Ontario. And look at that floater.
Floater alert. That is Caden Kennard, leading scorer on this Irish squad. Averages 16 a night.
No unprotected 3!
Corner 3! Gets it to go. The Tornadoes on fire right now to start.
No wasted possessions. That's the name of the game against the number 1 team in the district.
3, no good. Rebound. That's to Carruthers. He puts it up. Rims out, no good. Rebound once again to the Irish. And it's Johnson, no good. And the rebound finally secured by Deshaun Russell.
Third time's a charm. Yeah, come up with a rebound a little bit better on the defensive end of the board.
Tiffin lives to see another day. Corner ball, 3! Yes, sirree, Blake Miller drops it again. And the Miller boys, it is Miller time here, 8-2 so far.
Oh, stolen away.
Picked away by Miller, here he comes. Loses it on the break.
Oh, look at that, the underhand.
What a move from Logan Gooding there.
And this is exactly what you want to do if you're Manny Johnson as you take it across the timeline. Take a quick pause, slow down the possession, reset the play offense.
That's the senior leadership right there for the Irish. Irish have 3 seniors in their starting lineup. So this is their now or never. Free ball, corner, pocket, no good from, I believe, well, his rebound sipped around here to Johnson. He puts it up with the left. A nice move. Explosive finish to the rim.
Yeah, normally the East Central Catholic, they want to bury you with the 3 and Kennard because you got great rebounding down there low by Caden Carruthers and company. And you've seen a little bit of an example right there.
Puts the game to 8-4. Long 3 for Tornadoes. No good from Gooding. Rebound looking to push quick is Manny Johnson. He drops a 3 and pops it from the right wing.
A little bounce in his step on that.
A little bit. Quick 5-0 run. Almost picked the pocket on the pass to Blake Miller. To the corner once again. Another 3 up. You bet. Nolan Miller.
He's feeling himself.
It is loud here down low. The easy finish for Caden Carruthers. 11-9.
Yeah, quickly back to a 1-possession ball game.
High scoring affair so far. If my quick math is correct, they're on pace to score about 80 a pop.
Well, that's the other thing. You got to keep that pace up for 4 entire quarters.
And how about this? The 6'7" Carruthers going to work defensively against Gooding. Almost picked his pocket. And that's going to be a turnover.
Going to fall over.
We'll see a sub in here. It is Jordan Langford, I believe, at number 3. And then Jax Diamantopoulos, the number 3 6-foot junior for the Tornadoes, checks in. Langford off the bench for Central Catholic's second team All-District. Foul called here. Let's see who it's on. It's going to be on, that is Deshaun Russell, his first for the Tornadoes. First foul of the game here, 4 minutes in.
A little loose on the defensive end for the Central Catholic. They took on that early onslaught by the Tornadoes, and that quick flurry seemingly made it to where these Central Catholic Irish, they're going to force some drives into the lane if you're the Tornadoes.
Catch and shoot there, no good off the inbound. Tornadoes, no offensive rebound for the Irish that time. 4-on-4 matchup here. The 4 in the gold and blue.
Oh, they come up with it.
Offensive rebound poked away. It's going the other way. Great effort, though, by the Tornadoes.
Yeah, the early feeling out process. Now, again, both defenses starting to hunker down. You're going to have to start challenging the lane here. And you've seen 2 early fouls early on in this one. And the poke away.
It feels like a drought. No scoring here in a minute in this one. In the corner. It's Johnson, tries to cross baseline. Good defense there. Pull up. Rims out, no good. Rebound, though, to Central Catholic. Poked away. Going to be saved by Tiffin, no. But Deshaun Russell will get to visit some fans in the stands.
And these Tornadoes, they look good with their mental acuity going after the ball. But if you're just able to settle in a little bit. But, man, that shows you the frenetic pace that the Irish play with here.
Yeah, the effort is there. It's just, can Columbian keep up? Catch and shoot three, no good. Rebound, good box out there by Diamantopoulos, and then it's picked away by Johnson. Loses his footing, though, and will go back the other way.
Ball handling has to be on display here tonight, Jacob.
Yeah, absolutely. Central Catholic has already picked their pocket a couple of times, come really close to getting some easy points. You got to figure eventually the Irish are going to capitalize on that.
It just means you don't want to spend too much time with it.
Inside drive here.
Against the 6'7", Caden Carruthers, and nothing doing.
The oop coming in. It was attempted for Johnson, and just a little miscommunication there with the Kiner to Johnson connection. It's a turnover.
And now Logan Gooding. It's just ball handling.
Yeah, miscommunication there. Gooding and Russell wanted to do a handoff and just didn't get on the same page, and it's a turnover right in front of the Irish bench. So luck of the Irish there. Gets them a turnover. Inside dump. Fouled on the play. As Carruthers will go to the line, and man, as soon as Carruthers got the ball, there were three Tiffin Columbian defenders there to knock it away, or attempt to knock it away.
Yeah, and even in the second move there by Carruthers, what a way to just fight down low. Sends him to the line for his first free throw attempt of the evening.
First one up, first one good. I think those are the first points in 2 minutes. So we've started to slow it down a little bit scoring-wise.
Chance to tie it here for Carruthers.
Dre Wardrop checks back into the game for Caden Kynard.
Yeah, what a great name.
I have some fun names on the squad. 11 all as Carruthers 2 of 2 from the line. Gooding brings it up.
Oh, nice pass.
That's Desarius Russell, number 11 there, just checked in a minute ago, a sophomore guard.
Zoo.
You go under the screen, hand down, man down. Shot no good from Gooding. And Johnson shrugs off a defender like he's a running back. Turnover. Tiffin looking to push here. What do they do? Gooding. He's going to get called for the walk. Oh, they're going to call a foul, actually.
Yeah.
So we'll see who the foul's on. I think it's 23. Wait for 22. Kingston Cito.
Yeah, the 6'4" guard. A little physical as he sent that one back.
Yeah, and at 6'4", he is taller than every single Columbian starter. Inbound, Manny Johnson all over that as Gooding tries to get around. Dishes out to Russell, the senior, one-on-one. Irish man-to-man here. About 2 minutes left, 11 all the ball game. Tiffin was up 8-2, corner three. Yes, sirree! Good for Gooding.
You don't need to be 7 foot from the wing.
No. Any height will do if you can knock down triples like that.
Look at this perimeter play by the Irish here.
Tiffin just right there every single time, not giving the Irish any space to breathe. As here's Langford.
But the Irish, they thrive in the lane. Just look at the way they control the handle there, even though he clanks it. Johnson with the attempt.
That's what we call a $20 move and a 10-cent finish. It was a good step back, just hit the iron.
I love it.
Thank you, thank you. A little Dirk fadeaway. How about you, Nolan Miller? Don't look now, Tommy. Columbian up by 5.
And it's under a minute here in the first stanza. And all you got to do is win by quarters, and you might be able to come away with this one.
One
oh, look at
quarter
that.
Time. Tried to rimrock, did Wardrop, but he'll settle for the 2. Gets it to one possession game. Looks like Columbian will hold for the last shot here as Gooding has it near the timeline.
3-point ball game, Jake.
Be really big if they can hit this final shot here. 16-13, Columbians had the lead up to 6.
Ooh, mishandle.
Got the big man on him. What will he do? Long 3, not the shot you want there. Rebound to the Irish. They're going to push. The half-court heave from Wardrop. A little short. But an exciting first quarter. It's March and it's mad here at the high school level.
I tell you what, Tiffin Columbian, they had a little post-traumatic moment there with that half-court shot to close out the first quarter.
16-13, we'll step aside. You're watching on Heart of Ohio Sports.
Big or small, when your garage door needs attention, make the smart call. Advantage Overhead Door in Fostoria specializes in quality installs, quick repairs, and service you can trust. Locally owned, community driven. Call Vinny at Advantage Overhead Door, 419-619-4797.
Welcome to your Legacy Federal Credit Union, your trusted community credit union for over 70 years. We're not just a credit union, we're your personal financial counselor. Your Legacy Federal Credit Union is a full-service financial institution tailoring solutions to your needs. Whether it's your first home or planning for the future, we're here to help you find success. Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, a legacy built on trust, commitment, and community.
Your legacy.
You're watching high school basketball right here on Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State.
Second quarter underway here, 13-16, Tornadoes on top. Tommy, what do you like so far that you're seeing from Tiffin Columbian?
No wasted shots by these Tornadoes, and that one just whacked back in the face of Miller.
Carruthers on the block. But yeah, no wasted possessions for sure. Very efficient Tiffin Columbian offense. And they've just been so physical on the defensive end here towards the latter half of the first quarter. Blocked by against Carruthers. Can't get his follow-up, and it's picked up by Miller.
And the second chance opportunities, Columbians coming away with the boards.
That was something they struggled with in the first couple minutes. There's a turnover.
The turnovers need to be drawn to a well, mine is Sylvester. Just kind of floats it up there.
Now the number 11, the 6'1 senior for the Irish, gets it back to a 1-point basketball game here in Ontario. Spin to the baseline, nothing doing. We're going to see a travel. Nolan Miller went a little farther than he's allowed. Manny Johnson got a quick rest. He's back in. He'll get Carruthers. And then Blake Miller checks back in for Tiffin Columbian.
I think he might have picked up that foot.
Columbian has their starting 5 in the ball game right now.
And back to a 1-point ball game. Oh!
Three-pointer up, three-pointer good. And Central Catholic has the lead.
And seemingly a little in the basket from beyond the arc for the Central Catholic in the first quarter, opening things up here in the second.
We'll see if that gets them going. I think this is their first lead of the game. Columbian hanging in there, playing a great game so far. 5 versus 1 seed matchup here.
That's what we talk about, Jake, just having to win by quarter. And the Tornadoes were able to come away with a win in that first quarter. Oh, and again, turnover on the last 3 possessions.
And there's a foul there as Johnson will head to the line. While he's getting ready, how about we take a look at our keys to the game, brought to you by Advantage Overhead Door. And you see their keys, take what they give you, keep your head on a swivel if you're the Tornado, especially in those fast break positions like that. And then for the Fighting Irish, got to push in transition and full court pressure, and they've been doing that pretty well so far. As Johnson back irons the first, he's had a rough day so far, Tommy.
Yeah, and he knew it before it left his hands. He just was throwing his hands up in frustration. And that's what we talk about is on any given night, you know, as the shooting's off a little bit, you give any team a fighting chance. And 1-for-1 is Manny from the line.
Yeah, and we kind of saw that with one of the games we covered, Julian Washington. I think you were there, and he just kind of had an off night. And it's really about how good the team is when your star isn't working. And right now, Central Catholic has a good supporting cast to get him in the lead. Corner three. Tiffin says, let's tie it up. The rim says, not so fast.
Well, I like how these the Fighting Irish, they force you to put it out. Look at that. Quick in transition, but once again, the turnover.
Jumpers are not falling for the Irish so far.
It's just like you take your biggest three guys and you put them under the glass. You put your biggest three guys, put them under the glass, and force the pressure.
Tiffin down by 3 right now. Largest lead of the night for Central Catholic. Tiffin's was 6. They were up 8-2 early on.
Yeah, this game's going to be won by who can build it by runs here late.
Here's Gooding, tries to dish over to Miller. Miller, the leading scorer with 10. Dishes to the corner to his brother. Front iron 3, no good.
Both Millers are feeling the heat.
Oh, try the dunk.
How?
I thought the lid has the basket has a lid on it. Other end.
And Russell challenges the lane and lays it up and in.
Tough finish against the 6'4" Cito. And makes it a 1-point game here halfway through the second. Catch and shoot 3 for Cito. No good. Rebound to Columbian. And we'll see a timeout on the floor for Tiffin Columbian.
Feather touch on that three-pointer. I don't understand how it bounced out that way. It's just nothing going good well on this end of the floor for these Fighting Irish, as this timeout brought to you by First National Bank of Sycamore, Jacob.
Absolutely, and while we have a second, let's thank our sponsors once again for their continuous support here at Heart of Ohio Sports for helping us bring these ball games to you. Thanks to our sponsors today, Xcaret Mexican Restaurant, Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, Advantage Overhead Door, Vicek Orthodontics, First National Bank of Sycamore, Yanich Oral Surgery and Dental Implant, Clouse Construction, Rodgers Flowers, Burns Electric, Feasel's Frame and Collision, Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouse, all proud sponsors here at Heart of Ohio Sports.
Yeah, and you're watching the nightcap here live and paywall free. Thanks to those great sponsors, as this district semifinal matchup could be one of the last times able to be tuning in for these Tornadoes this year on the basketball call. But again, you got 2 more quarters to get it done.
An early foul there is Kyle Hepp, number 30, the freshman, checking in. And again, this is, game 2 here, but also game 2 for Heart of Ohio, as we had the Calvert game earlier on today. I haven't been able to hear about that score, but at one point Nate texted me and said it was a close game. And we're going to see a foul off the ball. They're going to call, they're going to call on Caden Kennard. So for Kennard, the leading scorer for the Fighting Irish, that's his second foul already.
Yeah, that's something to keep an eye on.
All the little things are going the Tornadoes' way. They're starting to make Central Catholic one and done offensively. The shots aren't falling, and now they're leading scorers in foul trouble. Things looking good so far.
Time off is the enemy. We'll see if these Irish coming out sluggish here in the district semi.
Oh, nice move there. Can't get the friendly bounce. Rebound fought for, tipped around. Who's going to get it? It's going to be Logan Gooding.
That's how you keep battling.
He takes it down. What a pass.
But denied.
Topless.
Oh, man. Drop top. Gets towed on his way up by Lawson.
That is an aggressive take there for Jax, and he'll head to the line to try to give the Tornadoes the lead back. First one pure.
Oh, I don't know if I agree with the call there.
No, you thought it was a clean block?
Oh, yeah. Blocked old boy. But ball don't lie, and neither
Ball
do
don't
I.
In the words of Rasheed Wallace and Tommy Cash. Or Tommy Hall.
The Tornadoes take back the lead, 2019 here, Jake.
Yeah, back and forth we go. Tiffin, the momentum coming with them. Pull up. That's clean from Jordan Langford. The sixth man, the spark plug. Breaks the press, easy pull-up three. How about that? Back iron, no good. Rebound gonna be picked up by Tiffin Columbian. Columbian starting to dominate the boards.
And a little quick and indecisive there. You gotta make better decisions with those possessions, especially when you. I mean, again, both teams having a little bit of a struggle in the paint, but that doesn't take away from knowing who you're playing against. You gotta be cognizant of where you're at and who's gonna be able to rebound that, especially when it's this close.
Yeah, and we've talked about it a couple times. The Irish have the size advantage, but Tiffin's just playing with a lot of heart right now, and they are just have that chip on their shoulder, nose to the grindstone, whatever analogy you want to use. Tiffin has it right now. 21-20, Irish nursing a 1-point
Oh,
lead.
and look at that, the miscommunication. Set a screen there. They're going to call it a held ball here.
They are. Coach Alexander for Tiffin Columbian was trying his hardest to get the timeout, and he's not going to get it. But gotta love the effort from the Tornadoes.
Possession arrow favored the Fighting Irish.
So we'll stay here. Inside,
Manny.
easy as you like, Manny. So I think they only put 1 point up for that, so it should be 23-20. Either way, Irish have the lead. And you see the Irish head coach asking the scores table, like, are you sure?
They got it corrected now, Jake. Good job.
Hey, there we go. I'm right sometimes. In the corner, here's Gooding. Dishes out. Great grab there by Blake.
Well, even a clock is right twice a day.
Here's Tucker. Finds Gooding. Switch happens. Poked away by Sylvester. So we'll see Kingston Cito check back in for Central Catholic.
And the depth off the bench, that may also prove to be play into these Irish favor.
Especially with the experience, too. A lot of their guys off the bench. What are we going to see there? A foul off the ball. They're going to call that on, I believe, Jordan Langford.
Look at the tall body, there's nowhere to go. I don't know how Carruthers doesn't come up with that.
Catch and shoot three from the wing, no good. Rebound to the Irish.
Did you see the hops on Wardrop there?
That was a good, he probably got a good 30-inch, 35 vertical. Johnson off the screen, gets doubled, might have got away with a carry there. Catch and shoot. Front iron, no, rebound. And we're going to see a foul there.
I like the adjustment by Tiffin Columbian there. You've seen the way that Manny Johnson's able to drive the lane. You send a guy over, force him to try to get it out. And with the way that these Fighting Irish have been shooting from beyond the arc, I'll take that gamble.
Yeah, absolutely. They are just swarming the paint.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to stop them driving. You might as well try to push their offense out to the perimeter.
Absolutely. Make them shoot. And here at the line, shooting two, Logan Gooding.
Chance to get this back within one here.
Yeah, Gooding now has 4 on the day. 6'1" junior.
True one-possession ball game. Oh.
No good, but the rebound off of the missed free throw to Blake Miller. And Tiffin can tie it up now, Tommy.
Yeah, chance at the free play here.
Tiffin doing a great job so far. Caught a couple Irish with the pump, and it's stolen by Manny Johnson. It's a 4-on-2. Dish down to Carruthers inside, and he's going to be hit by about 17 different Colombian athletes there, and he'll head to the line for a pair. Kingston Cito heading to the line. First one up, first one good. Second one here. No good, and then this time it's the Irish turn to get a rebound off the missed free throw.
And the hold.
And pick up the foul there on, that is, couldn't see who that was on. I think I heard Tucker.
Yeah, it was on number
Blake
14.
Tucker, okay. Oh yeah, there was a little jersey pull there. Jason Lawson got his jersey pulled by Deshaun Russell.
Can't unravel here. That's 3 fouls in a span of just 15 seconds there.
Yeah, and Irish now, next Tiffin foul puts him in the bonus. Swung into the wing. Pull up. No good. Rebound. Little tip drill there for Caden Carruthers, and he finishes.
This is where you can open it up. If you're the Fighting Irish, you want to step on the neck here and dial up the aggression.
Largest lead of the night for the Irish. Catch and shoot. Can he do it again? Yes! Blake Miller.
Left on an island, and we talked about dialing up the pressure. It played against the Irish there as they just had everyone down low, laying in wait.
The three-point shot keeping Tiffin Columbian in this one.
True one-possession ball game here.
Baseline drive, no good. Off the backboard, rebound to Russell. Tiffin, will they hold for the last shot?
And again, a little bit too much. And Wardrop step. Shoots that one up and over the moon.
Yeah, it's always weird getting you're too athletic as a criticism, but sometimes it hinders you just like that. Screen coming for Gooding. Gooding almost loses a dribble. Has Carruthers, gets crossed up.
Oh, falls short though.
A little short. Here's Johnson.
Look at Johnson trying to draw the foul at the end. Woo. Oh, that basketball IQ. Woo.
Incredible play there. Almost drew the foul. This is an exciting game, ladies and gentlemen. Halftime, a 2-point lead for the Irish as you're watching it here at Heart of Ohio Sports.
Big or small, when your garage door needs attention, make the smart call. Advantage Overhead Door in Fostoria specializes in quality installs, quick repairs, and service you can trust. Locally owned, community driven. Call Vinny at Advantage Overhead Door, 419-619-4797.
Welcome to your Legacy Federal Credit Union, your trusted community credit union for over 70 years. We're not just a credit union, we're your personal financial counselor. Your Legacy Federal Credit Union is a full-service financial institution tailoring solutions to your needs. Whether it's your first home or planning for the future, we're here to help you find success. Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, a legacy built on trust, commitment, and community.
Your legacy, your legacy.
You're watching high school basketball right here on Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State. At Yanich Oral Surgery in Marion, they specialize in dental implants and advanced oral care, all in a welcoming, state-of-the-art environment. Restore your smile. Renew your confidence. Visit YanichOralSurgery.com.
Heart of Ohio Sports gives fans the access they want when they want it. And the athletes get the coverage they deserve.
When my family can't come to the games, they always watch on Heart of Ohio Sports.
Welcome to your Legacy Federal Credit Union, your trusted community credit union for over 70 years. We're not just a credit union, we're your personal financial counselor. Your Legacy Federal Credit Union is a full-service financial institution tailoring solutions to your needs. Whether it's your first home or planning for the future, we're here to help you find success. Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, a legacy built on trust, commitment, and community.
Your legacy, your legacy.
You're watching high school basketball right here on Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State.
Student athletes, coaches, and officials are guests of the Ohio High School Athletic Association, and you are requested to treat them with respect in keeping with the ideals of good sportsmanship. Always remember, when supporting your team, let the players play, let the coaches coach, let the officials officiate, and let the spectators be positive. It's time to announce the winning 50-50 ticket for tonight. The ticket is worth $30 in cash. If you have ticket number 050862. Once again, 050862. If you are in possession of this ticket, please report to the scorer's table to claim your winnings.
We have a close one here in Ontario at Baller Court. It is 26-24, Fighting Irish on top. Before we get you back to the action, let's thank our sponsors real quick once again. Xcaret Mexican Restaurant, Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, Advantage Overhead Door, Vicek Orthodontics, First National Bank of Sycamore, Yanich Oral Surgery and Dental Implants, Clouse Construction, Rodgers Flowers, Burns Electric, Feasel's Frame and Collision, and Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouse, all proud sponsors here at Heart of Ohio Sports. Speaking of one of those great sponsors, how about we do our player spotlight, brought to you by Vicek Orthodontics. And we'll start with the Tornadoes. Deshaun Russell averaging 7.5 so far, and you know, the points aren't big, but he does a lot defensively and off the ball for this Columbian squad, Tommy.
Oh, absolutely. He's definitely one of those athletes that takes it upon himself, but also very selfless with a lot of his quiet play and contributions to this Tornado squad.
Then on the other side, Toledo Central Catholic, Manny Johnson, the D3 All-District 7 Player of the Year, averaged 14 and 6.5 a night, along with 4 assists and 3 steals. Those are your player spotlights, brought to you by Vicek Orthodontics. Second half underway. Tiffin close to us. Floater front iron, no good, but the rebound, Gooding. There was a couple good opportunities for a shot.
Oh, back in his face.
Knocked away. Some 2-on-2 crime there. That's Blake Miller getting blocked by Wardrop.
Wardrop the hammer on him.
That he did, Tommy. So 26-24. Here in the third, the district semifinal.
Look at this press. Look.
It's just relentless pressure from the Irish, and they have made the Tornadoes uncomfortable all night long. As Tucker had a look down low, if they found him, it's going to be Gooding trying to travel a little bit. Finds Russell. It gets back to him. He's going to take a shot, and it's rejected by Carruthers. And Carruthers has some words for him afterwards.
I'll see that pressure dialed up here.
Corner shot, no good.
Falls real short.
Just a little short. Here's Manny Johnson, dishes off.
With a full minute just on that possession, Jake.
Yeah, slow and steady is the pace, and that's going to be a tough one. Carruthers, they got Tucker to bite on the pump fake.
That looked like a good box out to me.
Box out, trying to block a shot, potato. So Manny to inbound, immediately gets it in to Jason Lawson Jr., starting 5 on the floor for both squads. Step back, no good. Johnson wants the foul, he's not going to get it. Gooding leads the break. Still 26-24. Gooding inside, how about you, kid?
Couple extra steps allowed, but finishes the play, and look at that in quick fashion. Answer back by Kennard.
Kennard gives the Fighting Irish the lead right back.
Save big losses with Kennard.
3 from Gooding off the mark. Not afraid to shoot.
Oh, open look.
Outside from the left wing, no. Rebound, Russell, he just towered over top of his defender. We're going to see no shot there, a foul once again on Blake Tucker.
Yeah, I was going to say, that should be Tucker's third. He needs to take a seat.
So Tucker will indeed take a seat.
And that's just what a guy like Carruthers does is he lures you into his game, into his physicality, and you just have to be better. And you're not gonna be able to do that against Carruthers. As a wild three. Look at that, just the playmaking ability down low. Carruthers again with the rebound and puts it up and in. Now the Tornadoes, as they take it across the timeline, 30-26 is the lead. Miller with it over to Russell. Russell at the top of the key. Russell makes a play with it. Over to Miller. Miller with a three. That was Gooden. As Johnson now puts it over, and from the left wing, Ward drops the three, forces the Tornadoes to take a timeout to slow the bleeding.
Yes, and those timeouts brought to you by First National Bank of Sycamore. So while we have a chance here, let's thank our sponsors once again. Xcaret Mexican Restaurant, Your Legacy Federal Credit Union, Advantage Overhead Door, Vicek Orthodontics, First National Bank of Sycamore, Yanich Oral Surgery and Dental Implants, Clouse Construction, Rodgers Flowers, Burns Electric, Feasel's Frame and Collision, and Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouses, all proud sponsors here at Heart of Ohio Sports. And folks, don't forget that fan of the game. Be sure to send a picture to us here at Heart of Ohio Sports, and you might see your friendly face on the broadcast.
And after such a close first half, we had to wonder if Tiffin Columbian might be able to stave off number one in the district, Toledo Central Catholic.
Yeah, Tommy, it is hard to play a solid 32 minutes against the number one team.
Yeah, looking for a Cinderella story. And the Tornadoes don't want it to hit midnight.
Well, it's a good thing it's only 8:45.
You don't want to turn into a pumpkin. Now as the game gets towards its end, look at Gooding. It's over to Miller. Russell back over. Miller with it. Miller working against Kennard. Drives the lane. Takes a step back and puts it up and in. Nolan Miller.
Nolan Miller has 12 for his squad, leading the Tornadoes in another time. Oh, they're going to call something maybe on Carruthers there. Oh, no, they're going to call it on Blake Miller. So Blake Miller, the junior, picks up the foul there. Oh! Carruthers is going to get teed up.
Oh, my goodness.
It was, looked like him and Jax Diamantopoulos maybe got in it, and Diamantopoulos fell to the floor. I don't know if Carruthers might have pushed him or something. I'm sure we got that on our camera. Great camera work by Cooper Snyder over there, doing a great job. So,
I'm sure Drop Top will receive a Academy Award nomination after this as well. Well, anything to give your team a chance to get back within. 33-29 now as Gooding sinks the first one.
Hey, do what you got to do. Gooding on the season.
Yeah, that was LeBron-esque.
Yeah. And hey, Tiffin's got those St. V colors, so close enough.
Close enough.
Gooding hits both, 82% from the line this season, leading the Tornadoes, averaging 22 a night. Makes it a three-point basketball game here in the third. Just relentless pressure
poked
there.
away.
Johnson, the strip. Can he go coast to coast? No, but he gets fouled. And he takes a hard tumble into the Warrior barrier.
I'm not sure if physics can even keep up.
We have
with Johnson as team fourth already.
And Coach Mike Floyd is pointing out to some of the Ontario staff an area that's had a lot of sweat on it, and some of the kids working hard, cleaning that up. Ontario has been a super friendly host to us, and I'm sure to all 4 teams that have made the journey down today. And a really nice facility down here, too.
Yeah, Ontario here at the O-Arena, home of the Ontario Warriors.
It's a fun, creative kind of wordplay there.
Johnson gets that first to go.
First one, and he has 12. It's been a quiet 12, but 12 nonetheless. Here's to get the 13 and make the lead 5. Knocks it down.
A guy like him doesn't turn on until towards the end when you can really dial him up. 35-30.
Relentless pressure from Lawson.
Woo!
Almost
Puts
got the
a move
10
on
seconds.
4-on-4.
Here's Nolan Miller, dishes off to Russell. Russell dribbles it off.
That's going to be off Johnson.
And Manny Johnson and Jason Lawson are fired up down there. We'll see Kyle Hepp check back into the game for the Tornadoes, a 5'8" freshman.
Johnson looking to take over here. Watch this.
Game high 13 for the Eastern Michigan commit. Dishes off. Back to Johnson, ignores the screen, dishes to the corner. No foul there. The coach,
I don't know how you don't call the walk either.
Catch and shoot from the corner. Just a little off the mark. Tiffin holding their own. Irish biggest lead of the game is 5. Might have got away with a moving screen there. Either that or Lawson try to get his own Academy Award.
It's not lost on the officials that it's after 8 o'clock here. No, let them play.
Yeah. Backdoor cut to Gooding, and he finishes.
Wow. 3-point ball game.
Back to it. Fighting Irish trying to knock the Tornadoes out of this ball game, but the Tornadoes just being pesky.
If you're a Tornado fan, you're watching every minute of this one intently, giving your stomach a manicure.
Yeah, this would be, again, quite the upset. These two teams have played in the district either semifinal or final round a couple times in this decade. Tiffin lost a game as a 1 seed back in the 21-22 season, and once again, I think that might be a little bit of a selling act there from Kennard. 3 up, no good. Going
really had to come away with that one if you're Blake Miller there.
Johnson, no good. Rebound though, what a rebound. Can't get the putback though. Fight for the board again. Third time, not the charm. Irish still have it, and they finally get it to go. It's
you
Jason
gotta
Lawson
come
Jr.
away with that. One, twice, that's one thing. But a 4th time.
And that's what the Irish did in the first quarter. That was really their only offensive success. And then Tiffin started to control the boards, letting it slip away here in the third.
Yeah, get your shooters open though.
5-point game. Here's Gooding. Leading scorer by far for the Tornadoes. He'll look to go inside. Scoops it up and in.
But then again, plays like that where you challenge the lane, challenge the physicality in which you think you're going to be on the short side of things. You proved me wrong there, and that's what you got to do.
Sometimes you just got to go up with it. 3 up, front iron.
Oh, he gets his own rebound.
Caden Kennard, leading scorer for the Irish, was in foul trouble early and has kind of settled in. They'll say he touched the baseline, and we'll go the other. No, we're going to see a foul, actually, on Blake Miller, the junior. And it looks like, yeah, so Central Catholic in the bonus here. Dre Wardrop heading to the line.
Already in the bonus. Ooh, still got ways to go.
A little bit. Wardrop, 6'3", senior for the Irish.
Oh!
That one no good. Subs in here.
Well, Jacob, this will prove whether or not he actually stepped on the line first.
Blake Tucker, back into the game.
Blake
Chucker. Second one pure. Makes it a two-possession game again. Irish with that full court pressure that we talked about in our keys to the game, brought to you by Advantage Overhead Door.
4-point game. Can't allow this to open up anymore. Got to get this back within a score.
Within a score going to the fourth quarter, and it's really anyone's ball game at that point.
Oh, absolutely. And we're under a minute here.
Catch and shoot. No good. Tipped away, and it's won by the Irish. Wide open in the corner. It's Wardrop. Catch and shoot.
Oh!
He got it.
And the timeout.
Woo! 30-second timeout, so we'll stay here. So don't forget about our Clouse Construction fan of the game coming up here at the end. Send in your pictures, and we'll post our favorite. Timeout brought to you by First National Bank of Sycamore. So, Tommy, 7-point game, you said. One possession game is what it needs to be.
Yeah, I'm going to stand by that. I mean, you just got too much work cut out for yourself if you keep, and again, this game, you're sitting there saying you don't lose your hair or what's left of it over 7 points. And I'm telling you, man, this is what it's going to come down to. And if you're Tiffin Columbian, you got to come away with this last possession and get some points out of it going into the fourth here. Because, again, you just can't be chasing leads against a championship team late in games.
Yeah, number one team, the Irish, locking down a Columbian squad that averages 57.5 points a game. They are not at that pace. Started off hot. Both these teams have kind of settled in here late on. On the baseline, dishes out. Reverse, no, can it be saved? Gooding almost.
Oh, come on.
And Blake Tucker went aerial and didn't have the shot he thought he was going to have. Tried to dish it out to Gooding, and Gooding wasn't there.
You're just going to try to get your open look at that point, but you rush it a little bit there on that possession. But again, it's one of those things where the person down there must have seen something that we didn't. Take your open opportunity when you get it.
Less than 20 seconds to go here. Fighting Irish will have the last shot. Manny Johnson directing traffic. Game high. 13. Back to him here.
6 seconds.
Shot, no good. Rebound, going to be tipped around. Won by the freshman. He needs to get called for the travel. Kyle Hepp wanted to walk with it. Not allowed to do that. So you got .8 here. Time for a catch and shoot. Let's see where they go.
Oh, my gosh. That's a generous inbound.
Oh, yeah. That is... Huh.
Oh, my goodness.
There it is from the corner.
Oh.
Just off the iron. Tornadoes down 7. It'll take a comeback against the number 1 seed, Fighting Irish. Who will come out on top? Stay tuned as you're watching some district basketball here on Heart of Ohio Sports.
More than just a game, this is Heart of Ohio Sports. At Vicek Orthodontics, they're all about creating confident, healthy smiles for every age. Dr. Vicek and the team use the latest techniques to make your orthodontic journey comfortable and effective. Discover the difference of personalized care and a smile you'll be proud to show off. Schedule your consultation with Vicek Orthodontics today. You're watching high school basketball right here on Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State.
Welcome back to the O-Arena here at Ontario High School for this district semifinal matchup. This is game 2 you've seen on Who's today. Earlier on, it was Nate Mullins and the gang. They had Calvert and Plymouth, and Calvert a closely contested win against Plymouth. Corner 3, no, and the Irish starting to dominate the offensive boards again. Manny Johnson has it. A hop, skip, and a 2.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of, or was gonna notice is Johnson's gonna take over here. He's just gonna
get back up to 15.
Get guys uncomfortable.
And it's that he hasn't had the jump shot going, so he just drives inside and finds points that way. That's what good scorers do, is just find any way. Corner 3, off the iron, no good. Easy board there for Cito. Johnson, midi, no money. Rebound to Nolan Miller. Gooding will push it up the floor, the junior.
I'll make a move inside. Gooding loses it though.
Good find into Diamantopoulos, who drew that technical earlier against Caden Carruthers. And how about it? They're matched up with each other out there. To Carruthers, into the corner. Central Catholic and no rush here, up by 7. Johnson had some space in the corner, elects not to take it. He'll drive inside. What a find into Carruthers. Threaded 3 tornado needles there.
Yeah. Crocheted a sweater out of the defense there.
Maybe that's what he's majoring in college. Drive inside, kicked out. Gooding, that was a risky to try to catch that off of the tip. He's trying to go one-on-one.
Nowhere to go.
Pull up, no. And I think Manny Johnson's living with that one.
And the reach in.
Just a frustration foul there from the junior. Starting to slip away from the Tornadoes here a little bit. Largest lead of the night for either squad, as we'll see Blake Tucker come into the ball game. So 5:50 left here. Has it on the left side. To Carruthers, he thought about the 3, elected not to take it. Keto will take. No good, but another offensive rebound by Sylvester, and he puts it up and in. Anthony Sylvester has been a menace down low.
Oh, absolutely. And he keeps himself out of trouble, so he's got plenty to give.
Nice full court find there. Gets into Blake Tucker, cuts it right back down to single digits. Baseline drive, takes the contact, short irons it, tip drill, no. And we're gonna see a shooting foul as once again, Tommy, the Irish just so physical on the boards. So Gooding picks up his 3rd. Kingston Cito, the senior, one of 6 seniors for the Fighting Irish. That one good.
10-point ball game. Chance to extend this lead here.
I think a new face in for Tiffin Columbian. It's Desarius Russell, number 11. Second one up, second one good. Largest lead of the night for the Irish. The Fighting Irish. Woo. Good spin there from Gooden. Gooden trying to take over. No good on that one.
And back. Turnover.
It's a good move from Gooden. Got an open shot, just wasn't able to fall. Keto has it now. Sorry, Cito.
He's got too many guys on the floor that can score on you from wherever they want.
The midi is money from Caden Kennard. And yeah, Tommy, there are 5 guys on the Central Catholic team who had all district honors. So they are a stacked squad. Try to set up Gooding, and he's doubled. Playing the passing lanes is Kennard, and he's going to try to go coast to coast. And he'll draw the foul against Blake Miller.
Yeah, and trying to not feed into that frenetic pace or tempo that the Irish set for 32 minutes is dang near impossible. You're starting to see the Irish pushing the issue and forcing the issue, and that creates some uncomfortable sets for Tiffin Columbian.
It's just, how do you close out the game against such a stacked team? I mean, they're 19-3 for a reason. It's because they can close games better than anyone.
Yep, that's all you need to do. That's why that exchange of scores that going to be fouled on his way to the basket.
I think Carruthers wanted to go up for the dunk, and that was Gooding who said, I'm going to foul you before you even try it. So under 4 to go. So these two will, the winner of this one will play either, I believe, Wapakoneta, Sylvania Southview, or Defiance. Offensive rebound and blocked from behind. And can't get the defensive rebound still. I don't think they've had a defensive rebound since the beginning of the third quarter.
No.
First one, no good. We have another update from some of our local teams. Calvert and Old Fort going to go at it for a third time at Galleon this Saturday at 7 for the district title. That'll be a wild affair. Second one good. Lead up to 14. Gooding trying to get open. Not able to find anything really. As Tiffin got to score quick here. Trying to find a good shot. Miller back into the corner. Back to Blake. Passing lane played. Here's Wardrop. It's poked away from Gooding. Wardrop was ready to bounce and make the whole gym hysterical.
Give it a minute. 3:18 remaining in this one.
And hey, if you're Tiffin Columbian, this is, not going to hang your head after this one. They played a great game. It was just, end of the day, Fighting Irish had a little too much. Corner 3. How do you spell dagger? I spell it Jason. That's Jason Lawson Jr. making the lead 17. Played in to Miller. Blake pumps into the corner. Russell. Pull up. Got it. Bottoms for Russell. Russell gets the Tornadoes into the 40s. 55-41 your score. And now it's just keep away. Baseline pass. Drive inside. Good find. He wants that dunk so bad. Timeout called here by Coach Mike Floyd. Lead up to 16. So we'll take a First National Bank of Sycamore timeout here on the floor. And for one more time in regulation, let's thank all of our sponsors for bringing you this one. We want to thank Xcaret Mexican Restaurant, your Legacy Federal Credit Union, Advantage Overhead Door, Vicek Orthodontics, First National Bank of Sycamore, Yanich Oral Surgery and Dental Implants, Clouse Construction, Rodgers Flowers, Burns Electric, Feasel's Frame and Collision, and Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouses. All proud sponsors here at Heart of Ohio Sports. 57-41 with 2:08 left. It was a 3-point game at halftime. Columbian was up by 3 at the end of the first quarter. And coming into this one, I think it was a 7-point basketball game. And the Central Catholic squad really started to pull away towards the end of the third. And it's just been slowly but surely piling on here in the last couple minutes.
Yeah, that's what they do. They open up that wound, they smell blood in the water, and then like a shark, they just go into a feeding frenzy, and that's exactly how they start to bury you. You really can't go in to the fourth quarter with a even a semi-deep deficit.
Yeah, and it was just too much to handle. Tiffin had to play come from behind for this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, that 10-point differential was the difference maker through most of the onset of that fourth quarter.
Russell trying to get open. They'll swing it around here to Russell. Or Deshaun Desarius. Gooding trying to get one more bucket. Is stolen by Wardrop. Can he get the dunk this time? There he goes. Puts the exclamation point on this one with the Slamma Jamma. 59-41. We'll see a timeout called by Tiffin Columbian. Full timeout. Timeouts once again brought to you by First National Bank of Sycamore.
I told you when I seen Wardrop earlier, the kid had some ups, and you were going to see it on display eventually. And Nostradamus.
The wise words of Nostradamus coming true. Gonna see an emptying of the benches here. A couple new names for each squad. I see number 50 for Central Catholic. That's Kevon Harrison. For the Tornadoes, Brady Miller, a 5'10 senior, as well as, I don't see that number. Caleb Buckley, 15, the senior has it.
And look at this experience here in the district semifinal.
There's an over and back, but yeah, even though it's that last minute and, you know, it's a play for pride minute, you still get to compete in a high-intensity matchup.
I mean, come on, Jacob. This is GT time.
So Caleb Gabriel, number 13, also on the floor for the Tornadoes. Dumped down low, and there's the bucket. Oh, I can't finish, Ken Harrison. Put the rebound up, rebound good. 20-point game. As that was Theo Oviedo, a freshman. Final 40 seconds here. Into the corner. Here's Gabriel, swings it around. Pump fake, puts it up, no good. And let's see, Central Catholic not gonna hold it. Dribbled away, loose ball, who's gonna get it? And it's gonna be, a timeout called. I thought that Oviedo might have stepped on the sideline. So we'll just see a quick timeout here. And
by who? And for what?
When you're up by 20, even when you're up by 20, I guess you don't stop coaching. So that'll be it, 61-41. The final score does not dictate how close and competitive this one was. So we'll step aside for a quick break and come back with our post-game show brought to you by your Legacy Federal Credit Union. Stay tuned, you're watching Tornado Basketball here at Heart of Ohio Sports.
This is a Butler building, and so is this one. and this one too. They're all Butler buildings. Custom designed, custom built to exacting specifications by Clouse Construction, your local Butler builder. Discover the difference a versatile Butler manufacturing building system can make for your new facility. Virtually any size, any shape, any usage. Call Clouse Construction today. You'll find their work all over Northwest Ohio and online at clouseconstruction.com.
You're watching high school basketball right here on Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State. More than just a game, this is Heart of Ohio Sports.
At Heart of Ohio Sports, it's obvious. The first thing that comes to mind is sports. But we do a lot more than just cover live sporting events.
Go, go, go!
When we want to watch our highlights from last night's game, there's only one place we go. Heart of Ohio Sports.
We connect fans to the action like no one else can. As a business in today's market, you got to stay ahead of the game. And what better way than to get on board with the fastest growing brand in media today? I mean, you can take it from me, or you can just listen to them.
When recruiters want to see our game film, we tell them they can watch it on Heart of Ohio Sports.
Heart of Ohio Sports gives fans the access they want when they want it. And the athletes get the coverage they deserve.
When my family can't come to the games, they always watch on Heart of Ohio Sports.
My stomach is messed up.
The game's almost over. Can't you wait?
No, I gotta go right now.
Wow, really?
Swung on, hit the center, well hit. Back, and this one's gone. A home run for Connor Moyer on an 0-2
Needed
pitch.
that.
Smokes it to dead center.
Oh man, are you kidding me?
It happens. Never miss a moment. Heart of Ohio Sports.
You're watching high school basketball right here on Heart of Ohio Sports, the pulse of the Buckeye State.
All right, welcome back, everyone. Your Legacy Federal Credit Union post-game show. Final here from this one. Fighting Irish took care of the Tornadoes 61-41. You look at that score and think it was a blowout from the jump, but Tommy, for 3 quarters, Tornadoes really had Central Catholic on the ropes.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those scenarios where, you know, the Tiffin Columbian, you're going to get everyone's best shot, especially here in the district, and you're facing the #1 team. You got them on the ropes, but as the Lion plays with its food, seemingly, that 4th quarter proved indicative of that. As Central Catholic, they just opened up a can there at the end of that 4th quarter to where, you know, they were able to get out to that 20-point lead. But I had said in the last couple possessions of that 3rd quarter, when it was almost a 4-point game, it got stretched out to 7, and seemingly that was about all she wrote for the Tornadoes. As, again, not an insurmountable deficit to overcome. And a lot of teams, it's easy to come by. But, man, when you're a team like Central Catholic, you give up no possessions. You just pour it on, and it's up to the other team to keep up. And that was exactly what fell into the trap for these Tornadoes, is they got too far behind trying to make up points, and they're down the stretch. They had to play into the up-tempo of the Central Catholic Fighting Irish, and you're not going to be able to go blow for blow against the Fighting Irish for long, especially against 5 all-conference, all-district honor players.
Yeah, and Columbian started great. They were up 8-2 early on, and the offense was really doing a great job, but just weren't able to pull it out for a whole 32 minutes, and they fall a little flat here, 61-41, the final score. While we have a sec, let's thank our sponsors a final time for all of their support. We want to thank Xcaret Mexican Restaurant, your Legacy Federal Credit Union, Advantage Overhead Door, Vicek Orthodontics, First National Bank of Sycamore, Yanich Oral Surgery and Dental Implants, Clouse Construction, Rodgers Flowers, Burns Electric, Feasel's Frame and Collision, and Wagner Flower Shop and Greenhouse, all proud sponsors here at Heart of Ohio Sports. Have two more awards to give out before we end today. First one is our Yanich Oral Surgery and Dental Implants Defensive Player of the Game. And we want to use this segment to honor the Tiffin Columbian seniors. So number 0, Owen Hickey. Number 5, Deshaun Russell. Number 10, Brady Miller. Number 15, Caleb Buckley. And number 22, Parker Nye. The 5 seniors for this Columbian squad falling just a little bit short, but nothing to hang their heads about. A great 4-year career here for the Tornadoes.
Yeah, and we definitely had a privilege and an honor to get to call out those names several times over the years. So great career, gentlemen. Keep your heads up, and congratulations on a great career here for the Columbian Tornadoes.
Yeah, and then our fan of the game brought to you by Clouse Construction. We want to take this opportunity to thank our fans, the viewers back home. I feel like I'm in like a PBS ad right now. Like, we want to thank you, the viewer. But no, for real, we can't do this without all the people that tune in and support. Tell us where you're watching from, and just leave comments for us to enjoy and inform us on what's going on around the state of Ohio in terms of the high school athletics and all the great things that our community does for us. So thank you to those tuning in. You're our Clouse Construction fans of the game. So before we finish tonight, Tommy, any parting thoughts?
Well, the nightcap here on Heart of Ohio Sports delivered, but we're not done quite yet, as you'll expect a huge district final matchup live from Galleon High School on Saturday between Tiffin Calvert and the Old Fort Stockaders. So you'll want to tune in live and paywall free to that one, as again, everything's going to be on the line. And unfortunately, one team has to go home in our local area in that huge matchup that you'll find right here on Heart of Ohio Sports.
Yeah, only the best of the best survive this far, but in order to get that game to you, we got to keep all of our sponsors that have been so loyal and dedicated to us. And on top of that, if any other new sponsors want to get on board, here's the email down there, sales@heartofohiosports.com. Just send out an email and say, hey, I want my product on the broadcast. Well, 61-41, the final score here. Central Catholic wins the district semifinals, and they'll play for a district final here soon. For Up in the Arena Camera Loft, for Cooper Snyder, for my partner, Tommy Hall, I'm Jacob Studebaker-Ellis. Thanks for tuning in on Heart of Ohio Sports. Have a good